Yo guys, this is how I'm gonna do a trade breakdown of how I made over $350 today trading Bitcoin and over $50 in my live account. So total profits for the week for today over 400, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to do this. So the first trade that I was taking was Bitcoin sells, and how I went into this is I know that we are bearish on the Bitcoin and that we are like approaching a 4-hour high time frame supply zone. I draw my Fibonacci from the high to the low. This is the high that made this low. That means like we are bearish and we are moving down. So I know that this 4-hour supply zone is perfectly aligned with the 71% zone. That's over the golden ratio that I love to see. That's a high probability zone to sell from, and it's discount, so I'm selling the discounted price. I go more into the also we sweep liquidity to the left. We are taking multiple supply zones on the way up. That's like fueling the market to go down. We make price efficient again to fill imbalances. That's right here. We are making price like balanced and efficient. We are moving down. You can see it here. It's moving down, down, down. We have made the low, broke that low, break of structure. What is going to happen? See a new low. So I know this. Go into the 1 hour, we mitigate the zone. We get the liquidity swept here. Uh, yeah, in the 1 hour time frame, we get. So I love to mix and take everything together. And 1 hour is rejecting so beautifully right here, making a supply zone. Aggressive buyers coming and immediately aggressive sellers coming. That's a high probability zone. I see a lot of volume coming off from that overblock and a lot of injection to the downside. And I see that we mitigate this. I go more into 15 minutes. This is a reversal trade. In the 15 minute, we have swept so much liquidity to the left and we are moving to the upside. We are making upward structure and break of structure to the upside. This is the low that made that high. We know that this is strong and this is weak because it broke that structure to the left. So what is going to happen? The most probable thing to do is that we're going to make new structure. But this is the thing, because of we are inside a supply zone, discounted zone, I'm looking to short the market, and this is a trend reversal. We have swept liquidity to the left, taking this. We have shifted order flow to the downside. We are moving like this. Here's this liquidity sweep. And here is where I enter the market when I see a lot of buyers stepping in right here, making that supply zone here. And I see supply is winning and demand is losing. Then out of this information, I want to target this low because that high didn't take that high, means that this becomes strong and this becomes weak. So we're going to target this low. That was my first target, but I took this in Asian session at maybe, I don't know, 2 o'clock, something like that, European time. I take the trade from this supply zone. I place my stop loss over that high because we still have a supply zone here. I want to cover everything so we don't get stopped out. This trade I take on my live account, not funded. And I take my profits here manually. I don't let it go down because I was content with the profits. And that's everything to it, the trade. Also, yeah, that's everything. I just follow market structure, liquidity sweeps, supply and demand, discount, premium, the golden ratio, balance in price. Like we take imbalance here, we take liquidity, enter the supply zone, we go down. One break of structure, then we get the second break of structure. What is likely going to happen till next time? We are moving down, yes. We are likely coming to up, like up here, and then go down. So that's everything for the trade. Peace.